down the drain because we have a lot of synthetic coffee. So DXN is 29 years old company and it's been globally operating, based in Malaysia from Alostar and its international operation. And we already established in more than 237. Practically every time we lost count on this number because it is more than 230, and practically sometimes when we count even go up to 237. How this is possible? How can we reach such an huge, the expansion is so huge because the product is such an essential product and every human need it because of the wellness. Because DXN products is really giving the extreme beautiful effect, especially on the Ganoderma. Because DXN is a Ganoderma company, it's 29 years old, and we have 10 million members all over the world. The 10 million was last year, and maybe now it's a bit little extra from there. So Ganoderma practically is a immune modulator, immunity modulator, and also is a modulator for the entire human system where it regulates the whole system. So it removes the toxin. That is one of the best toxin remover from cellular level. And also the Ganoderma practically work directly on the body and where the body relieve you or recover you from the disease. None of the DXN products recover any disease. This is a super functional food and it comes under food category and it helps us to have good health by cleaning the human system. Human system is the best doctor. Body knows the best. But how can it fail? Because over the years, we are pumping in or we are loading in too much of toxin and a lot of exposure to many different kind of gadgets, environment, stress, and all these stuffs is really making the health going down. And furthermore, we are not getting enough nutrition, nutritional deficiency, imbalances. This is another issue that we are facing. So it comes to DXN. DXN provides a full range of health product where the Ganoderma is the king of herb. It's under the TCM hierarchy. Ganoderma is the first. We call it as king of herb. Okay, and then we can say the queen of herb or queen of food is spirulina. So we have both this with us with a lot of nutrition. In Ganoderma, we have more than 400 active components which is needed by our system. And also for the spirulina, we have more than 300 plus active ingredients, which is extremely essential to our daily use. So the purpose of why we get hungry, because the body needs nutrition. That is the fuel. But nowadays, people are eating without reason. And a lot of people has already forgotten the purpose of eating. Why do we eat? Because we have to feed the cells with good nutrition. Always remember that. You get hungry because your cells are losing glucose, a lot of energy, minerals, vitamins and all. That is where you get hungry, and we make sure whatever we eat has nutrition, what the body needs. And this is what the purpose. So when it comes to DXN, we see human will not change the habit of eating. It's very difficult. Where I'm talking to people every day and I have a lot of difficulties because this is something habitual. Anything which is an habitual, it is so difficult because we have been doing it regularly for a very long period of time. That is very hard to change. Okay, so how are we going to do this? You see, now we talk about oxalate, we talk about so much of toxin issues, oil-based, mineral-based, and extremely every area. So environment is bad, stress is bad, working load is so high, the 24 hours is very insufficient, sleep is not enough. How are we going to manage this? Are you going to do your own farming and sort of? No, definitely we can't do all that. So the best is DXN, the products here is a super functional food. Use DXN products, use the food which has highly therapeutical effect to manage your daily routine. We can't be monitoring how much of chemicals, how much of toxins coming in from every individual food. That is the reason we have Ganoderma extract, which will manage and protect us from our daily exposure to all the chemicals and toxins. At certain extent, we can control the food, but not everybody will be able to do that. But everybody can drink a cup of coffee. You see, everyone, this coffee is the second most highly consumable drink next to water. Everybody drinks the coffee. You may miss your medication, you may miss your vitamins, you may miss your food supplements, anything you may miss if you happens to be in rush, but you will never miss a cup of coffee. Okay, I have never had the Zoom sessions without a cup of coffee. In fact, today I told everyone that we should have the cup of coffee and let's, you know, take a picture later. So before that, you see, we will not miss the cup of coffee. Either we'll have it at home or we'll have it at the office or somewhere. We will have the coffee, that's for sure. Even matter of time, it be a little delayed, but we will definitely have the cup of coffee. So this is why DXN has chosen to add the Ganoderma and to have a high quality coffee. The best part of our coffee is our caffeine is 0.06, which is lower caffeine intake. Why? Because the good caffeine tolerance for every individual varies. So a lot of people do not have this tolerance towards caffeine. So many may not tolerate very high caffeine. That is the reason we have 0.06 percentage of caffeine. So this is one of the best. Why? Because we can have number of coffee, can increase the quantity of coffee. You see, coffee has very high therapeutic effect and caffeine has a medicinal value. A caffeine can do a lot of good things, all right? But only thing that some people has a little difference tolerance towards this caffeine. So some may have very high, some may have a little lower, and this is the difference. So how we're going to manage this is by very simple, we have 0.06. So if you find that coffee is okay for you, you can take one or two. If you need more, like me, I go up to 6 to 8 cups per day. So today what I'm having is a double shot of black coffee new without sugar, and I have 2 sachets. I've taken up one day, 8 packets per day. I just wanted to try. I feel good. I feel really, really extremely a lot of energy and so on. Okay, so that's the reason why our caffeine is 0.06, and then we are using non-dairy creamer. We also have wheat creamer, wheat sugar, with different varieties we have. Okay, the one wheat creamer, it comes with palm oil creamer, which is a non-dairy creamer. Non-dairy creamer is the best compared to all the cream-based dairy creamers what we have. The dairy creamer, I spoke about milk and the damages now. A couple of weeks back, you all can find the video in the YouTube channel. So this is another expense damage what we are doing to the human system. And then we are using dairy, non-dairy creamer, okay, which comes also with good omega and all this. And then the sugar contents, we are using sugarcane graded, food graded sugarcane sugar, which is chemical free, and it is also very safe. If you want with more sugar, we have coffees with more sugar, a little sweeter, and also without sugar. So we have all the varieties of coffee. And these coffees has enzyme. Okay, these coffees are enzyme, and we added with Ganoderma. In DXN, we have three types of mushroom which is added into coffee. One is the Ganoderma, which is also known as Lindsay coffee. And another one is lion's mane coffee, which is also quite a new, but is extremely popular now. Is really people loving that coffee and is catching up the market. Another one is cordyceps coffee. All this coffee has very high therapeutic effect because the mushrooms are so powerful and has a lot of healing property, and it has works directly on the system, on the nerve, on the gut, and all this. You see, in human system, we know that the whole system is based on a strong gut. We need to have a good, strong stomach, and we need to have a strong intestine. This is the first department in the human system, I mean the first organ, which is highly exposed to the food, the biggest mistake what people are doing, people are very indulgent with taste priority. So what to do? We are used to it. A lot of people are used to it. So with these DXN products, you may able to recover the damage which is happened. Okay, but if you were to happen to control a little bit on the food here and there, and these coffees will really rejuvenate back your health. Okay, that is why we have to switch the coffee to the X brand, whatever conventional coffees which you are taking out from the market. It definitely, you see, the problem with the conventional coffee, let me come to that part. The DXN coffee is alkaline coffee, enzyme-based coffee, low caffeine coffee, non-dairy creamer, and we are using pure sugar, which is chemical-free sugar. And also we are using high-quality Brazilian coffee beans. Okay, that's the DXN coffee. What is the problem with the conventional coffees out there? The problem is not with the coffee. The problem is with the conventional coffees out there has been downgraded because they want to make a lot of profit. So the coffee has been reduced the caffeine, okay, in terms of they add in chicory is another component to add on the weight to the coffee powder. So actually, if you were to take 1 kilo of coffee, 1 kilo graded coffee, you add about 5 to 6 kilo, maybe 9 kilo of chicory, and you make the coffee even more like 10 kilo. So 1 kilo coffee can come to 10 kilo coffee, and then they'll add in a lot of coloring, flavoring, and all. Because the food industry know that humans are prepped with the indulged with taste. Anything which is tastes good, tastes nice, tastes aroma, the fake aroma of the fake coffee, caramel, this and that, they can capture the market. People are not going to. How many people really like the bitter coffee? No, they do not really go for the bitter coffee. Is it like the caramel based coffee? They have a lot of blah 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 types of coffee. So this is the most the food industry knows about this, and they know where to hit. Okay, and then definitely they will add and change the formula of the coffee, and it tastes like very nice, very sweet, tasty. And this is low quality coffee. And what does the low quality coffee do? Okay, it will do everything opposite, will make you cannot sleep. It will cause you poor digestion. Okay, you're going to have very poor digestion, and then it's going to have make you have constipation, and it's going to make you you don't feel hungry. Okay, everything will be opposite, and also it increase the acidity, and it is be make your body heaty and so on. A real coffee is alkaline, but they've already pushed that kind of coffee with all the flavoring, coloring, all these stuffs has become more acidic. That is the reason why a lot of doctors who do not know about this part of the good value of the coffee, they always advise their patient not to take coffee or not to take too much of coffee. Okay, even there is a list of mortality which is related to coffee, and coffee is to be blamed. Actually, coffee, the real pure coffee has very high therapeutic effect. Okay. Nowadays, people, the America has really, bring all these values down, because this is a different story behind the farmer, which we're not going to talk about that today. And they are promoting, and disease mongering concept is going on another side where they want a lot of disease to come. This is also business. So, but we are not going to blame any of the third persons out there. We have to take responsibility of your health. Your being, your current being, is your making. Okay? Always remember what you are now, it's from your action, your past action, and what is your future is going to be your current action. What you did on your health for past 10 years back, it is what reflecting now, and what is going to reflect in another 10 years, it is what you're going to do now. Always remember, The food, you are not what you are today, the food you ate today afternoon or the food you ate last month. No, the food you ate, which will show the results later. So it is not too late to rejuvenate or take care of your health. So you have all the capacity, the power, okay, to become healthy. You are the source for your being. Okay. So here we have the beautiful coffee. Okay, today I'm going to talk about two coffee. Okay, we choose randomly the Lindsay 3-in-1 coffee. This Lindsay 3-in-1 coffee, so Nixon, maybe you can do a screen sharing on Lindsay 3-in-1 coffee for me, please.
Okay, doctor.
Okay.
What do you need?
Yeah. So the Lindsay 3-in-1 coffee, we have many coffees here in the market. Okay, a lot of people ask every individual coffee's, um, value, or they want to know what coffee for what reason, what coffee for what reason. No, you see, generally, I always tell them, and that's why I'm pretty lost. I don't know how to make the slides for y'all, but we are doing a slides based on coffee because we don't want the coffee to be a very therapeutic or for health related or disease oriented type. No, we don't want to portray that, or we don't want to give that kind of knowledge to people. What we want to do is, you see, you've got to understand the concept of the coffee. We have about 20-25 types of coffee. The coffee all has the same value, same function, same therapeutic effect. The good coffee will do everything good on you, increase your digestion rate, makes your circulation better, burn fat and all that. But we have added different types of with sugar, without sugar, with creamer, without creamer, no sugar, high cream, and all this. So you can see under our website, it's the screen sharing coming. Okay, I think I got the screen sharing here. Okay, you see on this. Okay, y'all can see all the different types of coffee here. Okay. Um, right. On my side, the screen sharing is not really working. So Nixon, can you please do the screen sharing, or any Mr. Deva?
No, no, I'm doing, doctor, because the computer
Doing,
is
yeah?
quite slow today.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Okay. All right. While waiting for that, I'll tell you all, you can open DXN2, number 2, and then 2.com. That is our international website. Okay. DXN 2 is number 2, dot to u, u. 2 is number 2 and u is a single u.com. And that is our international website. You just click on the product, will take you to the country where you are. From there, you can see a lot of different beverages, coffee we have. Okay, we have with different varieties, with sugar, without sugar, with cream, without cream. And it is nothing to do with your health or for disease like diabetes, cancer, blah blah. Diabetic people must take this, cancer people must take this. No, it is not like that. Okay, the coffee is based on your preference, which you like. You like black coffee. A lot of people like black coffee, but some like with creamer, with sugar. So that is the preference which is given to every individual who can have, yeah, that is the website. You see all the countries are there. We have the first row, Coco Z, and then we have Shivatino, and then we have Codisap, and then we have cream coffee. In the second row, bottom, we have cream coffee. And then next to it is Vita Cafe, U Cafe. U Cafe is Tongkat Ali Cafe. And then we have another one, coffee. I can't really see that. It's graded coffee or something. And then we have Lindsay 3-in-1. And we have Lindsay 2-in-1, 2-in-1 with sugar.
Yeah.
And we have this is 3-in-1, Lindsay 3-in-1. You see, Lindsay 3-in-1 is the top selling coffee in Malaysia. Okay. And we next to that is Lindsay black coffee new. Okay. That is without sugar. That's what I'm having 2 sachets in a go. Okay. And then next to that is light coffee, Lindsay light. Okay. You see, there's Lindsay 3-in-1, the first one, and the second one, the third one is the same coffee, but one is a little harder, another one is little lighter. So this is all the difference on the taste. Another one is Z Mocha. Z Mocha is the one with chocolate. You see, there are people who love chocolate with coffee. So we also have Z Mocha. And you see, chocolate, this is a general knowledge. Cocoa is good for heart and coffee is good for circulation. So these two will work well for people who are recovering from operation, recovering from heart issues and all. But it is not that you must give only this. They can mix and match with whatever they want. We also have Vita Cafe that is 6-in-1. You see, there is no 6-in-1 coffee which I know in the market. Okay. What is 6-in-1? We have Tongkat Ali, we have ginseng, and we have Ganoderma, and the balance 3. So 336, and that is the coffee. And then we have white Zeno, and then we have classic, roasted classic, okay, and then we have latte, tea latte, and so on. And also we have few teas. You see, all this is food. Remember that it is food. Who likes coffee? When you want to recommend someone a coffee, don't recommend based on their disease. We are not recommending or anything for the disease. We are recommending them coffee as a replacement for the current existing coffee which they are consuming, which is non-healthy coffee. They are consuming something that is very unhealthy. They are consuming something which is extremely bad, chemical, all this. So what we want is the screen so blur,
Oh, quite blurred, doctor.
very blur.
Wow, not
Don't
sure.
know why. I try to do from my side and see.
Now here is very clear, doctor.
Oh, here is very blur. How about for the others?
Can anyone share it? Maybe my screen is, maybe my line is not good or what?
Yeah. Okay, I'll do from my another PC and see.
Is it okay, doctor, now? Is it same, still the
No,
same?
it's still bad.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
Wait, I do from my another PC, DX and you.
Is it now, doctor? Can see, check.
Now it's better.
Now it's better, huh?
Yeah, now it's better. Okay. So, and this is where we are, recommending coffee. When you recommend a coffee, recommend based on what they like. Okay, what type of coffee they really prefer. Some see a couple of days back when I recommend a coffee to a person, they said, I want really bitter. I don't like coffee to be with sugar. So I given them the bitter coffee. Okay, and they really like it. So what coffee did I recommend? The cream coffee. So this person likes to be very creamy and bitter. Even that we have. So the reason why we have many coffees is because this is to suit their purpose and their need. It is not for a disease. Okay, please take that from your mind. Common sense says that we know a person who has diabetic has already taken too much of sugar. So if he is a heavy coffee drinker, he can take one of the 3-in-1, maybe 2 or 3 the black coffee, or they can even mix and match with any other coffee as they like. Okay, as I told you, people are not going to compromise, are not going to change their lifestyle. A very few that will do that, and that many may not do that. So even that is the reason why we have coffee with Ganoderma extract. The Ganoderma is the uh, modulator for the entire human system, where it can repair and fix or increase and reduce what is needed. Okay, so you don't have to really worry, and because of this coffee is going to spike the sugar up. No, that is totally not true. You see, some people might say that, after drinking your coffee, my sugar spike up. You just ask them a question: what is your reading before? Don't tell me that your reading is 5.5, 6, and then after drinking our coffee and it went to 20. Then that is the meaning of spiking. They all the while they will be having 20, 15, 18, blah, blah stuff. And then while drinking this, and it remains the same. So they are expecting, why? They're expecting a drop on the sugar when take coffee, because the mistake is not on their side. The mistake is on the distributor, the member who recommend them the coffee. They always tell them, bring this coffee, this will reduce your sugar. No, it will not reduce your sugar. Remember that this is a replacement for the existing chemical coffee they are taking. And this coffee, what it's going to do, it's giving a good nutrition. So when they are taking the other coffees, the X brand coffees with sugar, and they're taking DXN coffees with Ganoderma extract, it's going to prevent the other damages from the kidney, going to give good nutrition, is going to rejuvenate new cells, give more healthier. This is what will happen. If that person likes black coffee, well, very good. If they don't like black coffee, give them Lingzi, give them the Tonkadali coffee, the U Cafe, or the Vita Cafe. All this. There's someone who likes to go for sports, Vita Cafe will be the good choice. If they don't like Vita Cafe, you can give them Lingzi coffee. Any children, kids, give them Cocozi. So all different types of coffee suits their need, their preference on what they really want. So we are not treating disease with coffee. Remember that we are not treating disease with coffee. All right. So this is where a lot of people do the mistake. They go and give coffee for diabetic, give coffee for heart problem, give coffee for arthritis, and this doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You ask them what coffee you drink, auntie, uncle, sister, brother. You like coffee to be sweet. You like coffee to be bitter. Yes, we have everything. Oh, I don't drink coffee at all. What do you drink? You drink water? Yes. Then we can give them enzyme. You can give them tea if they are a tea lover. Yes, we have tea. They do not drink tea. They don't drink coffee, and they will drink lemon tea. You can give them lemon tea, or they drink cocoa. I've never come across, in my experience in 50 years, there is no human who do not drink anything. At least they drink plain water, and you can still, they have a lot of choice there, that we have a lot of beverages there. Okay, remember, okay, every time they keep asking, what coffee is good for what. Actually, the reason why we have a lot of varieties is to cater different needs for different purpose. You see, DX in Malaysia is producing coffee for the other countries, the other market. So every country, they are different demand. So we are the lucky one to have that coffee here as well. Okay. They are already manufacturing. They are not manufacturing anything extra for the Malaysians. So they are manufacturing for everyone. So we have the coffee as well. So we are the lucky ones here in Malaysia. You have more varieties. You see, like in India, they do not have many varieties. So in the future, they may have. You see, when you go to the India channel, uh, yeah, the food and beverage. The screen is bad again already.
Wait, wait,
Okay.
Okay, this is India.
Yeah, but okay. Okay. So this is what it is. So you all must know the difference and how to recommend coffee to people. All right. So yeah, they have all this. You can go down. Okay, you see, this is their range of products what they have in India. Okay, so it different. So the same coffees from here, it's going there. And maybe in the future, we may have even more range because after the manufacturing in India, you see if anything we may get from there, I'm not very sure. Maybe yes, maybe no. So this is the difference. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you all got to know this very well because every time people are asking, that's why even DXN do not come out with any write-ups because nowadays we cannot come out with any write-ups. We cannot claim anything. Even we've been warned many times. DXN companies is giving us warning to the leaders not to state. If you make a brochure, in that brochure you put there for diabetic, for hypertension, for cancer, for blah blah blah. That is wrong, misleading. We can get sued for that. So that's why the company do not want to put anything. If you were to click, the screen is bad, Nixon. I think
Yeah.
you can stop sharing. Mm. Okay, so y'all can go and Google, Dr. Puan has put there dxn2u.com. Then based on your country, you can click, you can see all there. It's basically what is written there is health benefit coffee. Okay, so we can't really put a lot of write-ups saying that this is good for that, good for this, good for that, because we cannot claim. So a lot of times the government, has given DXN claiming that your members are claiming so and so, but then you can't take action. This is where the DXN has informed us back, do not claim or put anything on the Facebook and all this stuff. So this is another different issue. So always remember, this is a therapeutic, healthy coffee. This is a healthy coffee for good health. So what will it do for good health? It will do everything good. Okay. So the coffee that side, why you all have many coffees, people ask. Okay. You see, the human beings is always like that, full of complaints. They will keep asking for what we do not have. If we have only one coffee, they will ask why you only have one coffee, you don't have many coffee. You have many coffees, they also ask why you have so many coffees, why you can't you have only 3 to 4 coffee. Okay, never mind. Okay, so don't worry, just you introduce what they want. It's not that what we want. Okay, I was doing this mistake when I initial very new to the accent. All my group people was only drinking Cordyceps coffee. Why? Because I like Cordyceps coffee. So I only talk about Cordyceps coffee, and everyone was drinking Cordyceps coffee. Then when I switched my coffee, then the others also, then I found out that we should be very volatile. We should be introducing coffee that people want. So what do you drink? You drink bitter coffee? Yes, we have bitter coffee. You like extra cream in no sugar? Okay. Some will say, I like very high creamer and little bit sugar. You give them without sugar and ask them to add the sugar based on how they want. It's also okay. Some will like to add a little bit cream and make it creamy. No problem. They can pick any coffee. They can add cream or add whatever they want. You see, a lot of people use the Lindsay 3-in-1, yet they still add a little bit of condensed milk. They add a little bit of, a dairy creamer. They want that taste. It's still okay. It's up to them. Okay. So they'll have like quarter spoon and go. This will give them a little bit of mind turbulence there. That is the placebo effect. Okay. Wow. It is just all the taste is there. It's still okay. Okay. Just all these little things is not really going to damage. Okay. So this is where we have many, many varieties to cater the market. It is not to cure disease. Remember that. I spoke about this many times, but this time I'm, emphasizing on that. And this is what and why we have many coffee. So enjoy all the coffees, okay? Like me, myself, I drink black coffee. Okay, lately I picked up black coffee, lemon tea with black coffee, or sometimes I may drink it separately. Cocoa I drink, but very, very less cocoa, and Lindsay coffee 3 in 1 also, but it's occasionally. And Lion's Mint coffee, a little regular, and Cordyceps coffee, a little regular, and Vita Cafe very, very frequently. Okay, Vita Cafe is I love Vita Cafe. And then after knowing Shell, then she introduced me White Zeno. Okay, you look at that. Because she tried all the coffee and she loves White Zeno and the other coffee. So she told me, White Zeno is so good. How come you didn't take? I said, oh, is it that good? Is it? Then I bought the White Zeno. Yes, it is nice. It's really nice. Okay. But I prefer the Vita Cafe more than this one. Sometimes, I have like 50 ml Hound's mug, a small little glass. Yeah, I will show you all in a while. Okay. So I use that, a little one. Sometimes one sachet, I tried the day 2 sachets, it cannot fill it up. It's too thick because the ounce is, I think, not even 50-ounce water. Okay. So it's really, really nice and very tasty. Okay. I use that little mug to use that. So it is very powerful. It is all on your preference, how you like it. You can have it with ice, you can have it with cold, hot, however you want. You can put it on yogurt, you can put it on whatever you want, you know, it is your preference. So that's the reason why we have therapeutic coffee, healthy coffee. Remember that, healthy coffee. Okay, that is the motto. Okay, healthy coffee for good health. So this also will help you to lose weight, burn fat and all. But don't ask me what coffee is really good to burn fat. Okay, we don't have dieting coffee here. Okay, you must know how to use the knife to cut what. Okay, if you're going to use a small little pen knife to cut a huge tree, obviously that is not possible. So don't come and bring one sachet a day to lose like, 50, 60 kilo. A huge size person wants to cut their, weight, and then you're using one packet per day. Obviously that's not possible. They may take, don't know how many years, like you're going to cut the big tree with one little pen knife. Is that possible? I don't think so, that will happen. Okay. So this is how, people are asking, and it's not, doesn't make sense, right? Okay. The same examples, on the coffee. So, but it is a healthy coffee. It is not to lose weight, but it burn fat, it control your hunger. A little bit of modification here and there, you can lose weight, increase the quantity of coffee. Increase the quantity of coffee, the caffeine. Caffeine is a fat burner. You see, I maintain my weight, my physics by having 8 to 10 cups per day. That's the reason I have my double shot black coffee with lemon tea. Practically, it goes up to, if you were to take all the coffee with the beverages, I think it goes up to 15, 1 5, because I have easily about 4 to 5 black coffee with lemon tea. So that's 5 lemon tea, 5 black coffee. It's already 10. Okay. So, and then the other coffees, this and that, sometimes lines mean Cordyceps coffee too. I really don't keep counting or keep tracking or marking on my, calendar how many I take. Okay. And that also the quantity goes on your own wish. Okay, we have a good healthy coffee, lower caffeine to suit you. That's why. Okay, when some ask, what coffee you have so that I don't sleep. I said, no, we don't have any coffee like that. You see, sleep is something is needed of every individual. If you're sleepy, go and sleep. Okay, you don't tell me You see, when you're driving, okay, especially when I drive, I have coffee. If I'm tired, I feel sleepy, I will stop. I do not force myself. I will stop and have a power nap for 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, the maximum. That will give you a 10 minutes power nap during your driving, will give you at least 2 to 3 hours. You can drive non-stop there. But I have my coffee with me. I will have a nap for 10 to 15 minutes. Then I will take the hot water, mix it, in any of the R&R. Then I have my coffee. Then I start my journey again. Easily 2 to 3 hours I have not sleep. Okay. So for me, from KL to go to north or south is 3 hours, just nice. Okay. So don't drink coffee, say no, I drank coffee that I have not sleep, and then we might end up in a ravine or something like that. All right. So let's, any sharings from the other members on any specific coffees that you love, why you love that coffee, and what is the preference of your choice? Why did you choose that coffee? You see, like we have Mario. Mr. Mario is not a coffee lover. Okay. Maybe Mr. Mario, you can unmute for a while. Okay. It is not a coffee lover, but he has chosen a few coffee based on his taste, and he liked that coffee so much. And let's hear from him what coffee is drinking and how this coffee is helping him. And then I'll tell you all why. Mr. Mario?
Good morning, doctor.
Yes,
Good morning,
please.
everybody.
Yeah, share your
Morning, morning.
coffee.
Yeah, first of all, really thank you for this opportunity. Normally, I'm not a coffee lover because the same thing, the commercial coffee always, I used to drink those days because it has, the taste is not good. And sometimes, I don't feel good. Then I quit the coffee. So normally, I'm really a tea lover. My mom made tea. So when I'm this abroad, so I don't have the choice, then I don't drink coffee. So after I got introduced this TX and coffee on last December, the third week of December, and that for me it's a really uh, right timing because here's a cold weather. So I start to take that Vita coffee. You know why Vita coffee? Because I'm not a coffee lover, and you see the the design of a Vita coffee looks like you see the view like a tea. The style of the preparation of the sachet is like a tea. So it makes me my mind okay. Let me take this. Then I tried to drink, and I it was really nice and taste. And then I say, and then after that I tried to take one. Then later on a two. Then the next the second week I tried to take four, and then just not only liking it, but sometimes I'm always in front of the computer, so I don't have any the tiredness, and my body is boosting. I mean, the energy is not been less all the time. So it shows me the difference, really really big difference before and after. So that made me a really really fantastic the reason why I using my best coffee is Vita coffee. And right now today I woke up like a 5:30 in the morning. Right now I'm going for the second one already. It's just like a 2 hours, so in front of computer, of course, which it is there. And another important thing, I mean, not important, but important and also interesting thing, I introduced one of my friend who's an accountant, and I just introduced to him after he took, 5 minutes, he came back to me, hey, you know what, I'm sweating. And then he really liked it, because like you said, we speak from our heart and which is true, and then what we like we share. I just share, and right now he's a heavy consumer and he's our DXN member as well. So things are like that, so we just speak from the heart. So right now I'm trying a lot of coffee already, the cordyceps coffee, Vita coffee, and I liking the 3-in-1 Lindsay coffee. This guy is really fantastic. So I'm trying to mix and that all this like a roja. I'm making like a roja coffee already. So really fantastic. So thank you.
Thank you so much. You see, this is the method. Okay, based on what he likes. You see, I've just brought all the coffees. You might think, maybe this guy is just saying that, don't know really what he's drinking. You see, sometimes people might have this little idea, why he's drinking so much coffee. This is the lion's mint coffee. Okay. I also have the Shiva Tino coffee, okay, with me. And this is my white Zeno. All right, white Zeno here with me. And I have my Kokozi, okay, Kokozi, and my lemon tea, okay, uh, because the color is a bit different, lemon tea, okay, because we already blocked the green color, so anything green I show you, you might not able to see, but you can see the word lemon tea, yeah. So, and then we have black. Okay, black coffee. It goes with the lemon tea. And I also have this ocha, ocha. Very occasionally I take ocha. You know, I'm not taking all these coffees to do anything good for my health. I'm not drinking black coffee because I'm a diabetic patient. I'm not drinking cocoa tea to get smarter. I'm not drinking lemon tea to fix something. No, it is not like that, because I love all this and I'm involved and I want to get and I want to know the taste. And even the Z Classic just finished, and I'm not a Z Classic person, but I had the Z Classic. Z Classic is so nice. I tell you, it's one of the best roasted coffee you can taste. You see, you should have all this with you.
Yeah.
And I have a coffee bar at home. So I take and I drink based on my mood and the time. If it is sometimes raining and then evening, I'm going to make a cup of coffee. I like the Z Classic because the Z Classic really gives you a very good memory. You bring you back to the old good days. And this is how big is my coffee cup. Look at it. Look at my hand. I hardly can hold it, and this is how it looks like. And it's so cute. This cup has been having since I worked in Genting Highlands. It's the logo there, and it's what I got. This is like the small little Chinese teacup. And this is what I use to drink my coffee in the morning, especially if I'm having my meal and then I'm going to have my coffee. Yes, I can't drink too much water. I need to cut my water. That is where I have it with this small little one. Water up to here. That also not full. There's 80% of the this glass, and then really hot. It is super strong, and it is really good. And don't ask me what is the benefit if you drink coffee with less water. A lot of people ask this also. How can this be? How can it be good for you? Is the taste. Remember that? But everyone wants to have a lovely cup of coffee. If you are having one huge cup of coffee with the same sachet, one sachet into it, and then they say, you see how people's mind work. This cup of coffee and this cup of coffee, when you mix together, and they think, the mind says, if it is too sweet, the calorie is going to be high. And this cup is big. It can take in about 150, 120 to 150 ml water, and it is not sweet. So the mind says that the calorie is lower. No, the content of the calorie is the same, because the coffee quantity is the same.
Yeah.
So why you want to dilute it and drink it less taste, and the mind has to say no, 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 it's not like that. So you can have the 50 or 60 or 100 ml, more tastier, nicer,
Yeah.
like that. I like it that way, but at times I like it in a big glass.
Yes.
It depends. You see,
All
sometimes
depends on the people's
yeah,
taste.
sometimes our mood is a little crazy. You want
Yeah,
something
correct.
bitter. Sometimes you want something lighter.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So based on it, but nothing based, all gives you a good health. All the coffees, the entire coffee gives you a good health. So This is what I want to share with y'all. So may I ask questions? Okay. Yeah, coffee bar at home. Yes,
Coffee bar at
Mr.
home.
Mario, I have my coffee bar at home. I have all the coffees with me, DXN coffees. You see, I can't bring it all here. It's so mess now. Okay. So you can see from my top view camera, see, all is here, right here down. You can see a big bunch of, stuff here. So all I brought it here. All the coffee is down here. You see, so this is what coffee is all about.
Yes.
So change your coffee, change your life.
Thank
You
you,
got
Lord.
to drink a coffee which change your life, because the food you eat, what you are. So you're eating highly inflammatory food. You're going to have a very bad mood swing. You're going to have a very bad day. Today, I was talking with Mr. Nixon. He was sharing his experience. Yes, he said, yes, doctor, at times, sometimes when in difference on the food, when I take, it really gives me a different mood. Yes, it is very true, because your bowel, your gut is highly connected with the whole production of the entire system. On your hormone controls, glucose level, everything, entire thing is there. That is the hub. Okay, 70 to 80% of the immune system comes from your gut. Okay, if your gut is like a rubbish bin or a dump, drum, how do you expect your body to help you? How do you expect your body to fight with all the, problems, current problems, what we are coming and we are facing? Definitely no. Okay. So, what are the therapeutic benefit of
Benefits of
caffeine?
caffeine.
Okay, caffeine practically is medicinal value. It has what it does. It burns fat. It circulates blood very well. It keeps your muscles stronger. It also has a lot of mineral, by in terms of vitamins and minerals. It has a lot of abundance of mineral, like selenium and a lot of other stuffs. And this is it helps them, and it keeps you energetic because it's adenosine receptor, and it controls your hunger, and it controls your microbiome, and it keep you producing a lot of good hormones, thinking hormones, and it keeps your mind clear.
Happy
uh,
hormones.
yeah, the what you said, Mr. Nixon?
Happy hormones.
Yes, very happy. That's why I always used to tell, when you come back home, you see your husband is so cranky, make him a cup of coffee.
Sure, I'll be happy already.
Really happy. If your husband and wife want to fight, it's okay, fine. Fighting is good, make you more closer. But both make cup of coffee, and then while drinking the coffee, then you fight, so that the fight will not be so bad. It'll be so nice. It'll be in a happy ending.
Correct, correct.
Okay. So
All right.
when you fight with the coffee, then it'll be in a happy ending. You won't be a big war. So always have your coffee. Before.
Today I have a wonderful things happen in my factory, doctor.
Yeah, what it is.
There's a girl. Yes, 3 or 4 days ago, she come and asked me. She asked me that I need something like coffee to my husband. She asked me, "Do you have any coffee for me or not?" Then I said, "Okay, why not you try our Vita Cafe? Because since you are just newly married, so I just gave her the Vita Cafe. Then after that, today I come and ask her, hey, how's the coffee on?" You know what she said?
Mhm.
And next time you bring me another coffee. This is too powerful. This is too powerful.
Yeah, it's a Vita Cafe practically has this effect.
Mm. Then she said that she wants something that very light. Then
The
I
horse
recommend her
effect.
recommended the cordyceps coffee.
Yeah, you see, nowadays, I will go a little bit of the erectile dysfunction issue. You see, nowadays, this erectile dysfunction issue is the major issue.
Yeah.
The reason behind this is of the starch issue, the sugar issue. Okay. Anyone has this erectile dysfunction issue, have muscle issue, have weak anything, performance, energy, and all, you need to cut down your sugar intake and also your starch. The sugar you are adding in little bit into your food is still okay. Okay, that means that sugar for your coffee, your sugar for your tea is okay. Cut down all the other form of starch which comes in bread, cookies, biscuits, blah 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 stuff. Okay. Yesterday we spoke about flour, how bad the flour can be. You see, flour is extremely dangerous, extremely dangerous. I am totally against with it, okay, because the quality what we are having now is only starch and it's only sugar. So end of the day, you calculate the whole sum of starch, any form, you convert it to sugar, we are taking approximately 50 to 60 teaspoon of sugar. Remember, and this is what is killing us. But nobody talks about this. Nobody speaks about this. No article says anything. Okay, no doctors tell you starch is bad. You see, they only know sugar, sugar. But then they think for human mind, sugar means what? Okay, the white substance, sugar. That's it. Okay, I don't eat sugar. If you eat bread, sugar, noodles, sugar, chapati, sugar, white bread, sugar, bun, sugar, and you drink the sugar-free drinks, is also sugar. So there's so many things which comes with starch, it converted into sugar. Sugar to your body in chemical, it's known as glucose. So this is highly inflammatory. The body cannot process them. They have to store them as glycogen, this blah, blah stuff. At end of the day, even your body stores glycogen, you are not using it. What the body going to do? So much of excess, 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 excess. That's where you have big fat belly, round belly, inflammatory, leaky gut, and all these things comes. So when you drink coffee, the good coffee, highly therapeutic coffee, extra caffeine, it has a tendency to wash it off. It will wash, but if you are drinking 5 to 6 cups of coffee, then it's good. It will help you more in the process of cleaning. But say you only drink one coffee and adding 2 buns there and one donut beside, it doesn't work in that way. See? So that's why we must give the body, we must help the body to clean. The body always communicate with us, give us the signal, and all these things. And this is what caused the erectile dysfunction. The sugar is the major problem there. That's why whenever we give people this good coffee, they feel, wow, it's so energetic. So the married couples, the young couples, they find this, coffees are really good. Why? It gives them a better endurance, and a better performance in energy. Okay. It can be, it also corrects the erectile issues, erection issues and all these things. The caffeine does that good part, but it doesn't work for people who has excess fatty issues, have diabetic, have hypertension, has all these problems. And then these kind of people will come and ask, what do you have for me to, my sexual is so bad, what do you have? I tell him nothing will work for you, because this kind of people, even they give them the potency, it's not going to work. But you have to give a little time, maybe a year time, for them to clean it back, the entire system, work on it, lose weight, and then, it will work. Okay, but you need to give time. Okay, you see, I have one uncle. This uncle never come to me for erection issues. It is not his concern. He is 72 when he came and saw me. And he took the DXN product. He came for prostate issue, hypertension issue, a little bit of diabetic imbalance here and there. He came, he took all the products he had, he's from, Africa. So I gave him all the products. He had everything. He was so happy, and he changed the entire diet because he don't take bread. But lately, he's from America. He's an American, lives in America. He's taking too much of bread lately for 5, 6 years, and then everything was bad. Then he listened to me. He picked up the entire diet. He changed. After about a year plus two, he came and told me, "Doctor, I got something to tell you, secret." And he said, "I got it." I said, "What it is?" "I got my eruption in the morning. It's been years, like, 30, 40 years, 70 plus. Just imagine. So what we can see from there is the body has to be balanced entirely, clear, the whole system. So he's so happy. His prostate was corrected, his heart issues was corrected, diabetes went low, and his circulations was corrected, and everything starts to work good. You see, for how a woman gets her period, the same goes to the man. They need to have the erection early in the morning. So that shows them they are very satisfied and happy, and that also indicates that you are healthy. So this is all the hormonal imbalance and everything you tend to see. So this is the really important stuff that everyone has to know. So the moral of the story here is work on the sugar, cut the sugar. Sugar is our big time villain. Okay, you need to cut the starch, anything form of sugar. So when you have extra time, please do some reading. What is the hidden sugars you have in the system? The next week on Tamil and also on English, I'm going to talk about GMO, genetic modified products. How does that affect amount of chemicals we are consuming, which is hidden? Is going to be a very interesting topic. And how does this drive diabetic? And one of the main cause of GMO is also diabetic heart problem, many stuff. Okay. A lot of men are growing, changing into women now. They're having a bigger boobs than women, bigger hips than women, everything going haywire. So you get to know that next week. So please get more people to come for that session. So DXN will able to help, us even on the GMO area. Okay. So any more sharings or anything, Mr. Nixon?
No more, doctor. I think there's no question also here. Is anyone want to share something about our coffee, or you want to share?
Any questions?
Any questions you want to ask also can regarding with our coffees, or any of your own testimonials or your experience on the coffees.
We don't have question, then we can,
Yeah.
end,
I think
end the
there's no
session.
question here.
Yeah.
Then we can end up, doctor.
Yeah, okay. So y'all can share this recording, and then let people listen. Sometimes people might not be free to come because nowadays, there are a lot of trainings, a lot of Zoom sessions on every areas. People are so tight with Zoom. Attending Zoom sessions already too congested for people.
Yeah.
Church is having, temple is having, every classes, everything is on Zoom now. Okay.
Yes.
So that's why the recording will be very helpful. So share with everyone. So my message for everyone is only one thing. It's very simple. Our coffee is a healthy coffee, and all the coffee gives you very high therapeutic effect on your health, regardless of what issues you have. Okay, choose one coffee from the DXN based on your preference of your taste. If you like it sweet, like it creamy, you like it flat, you like it with bitter, without this, that, we have the full range there. If you like the tea, we have the tea. We have beverages. Yes, we have beverages, and it's very volatile. You can mix and match as and how you like. And a lot of people have shared also with us, they take Vita Cafe with Cordyceps, Vita Cafe with lion's mane, Lindsay with this and did that. Wow, it really works. Very good, very nice. I tried that also. Okay, but sometimes I like it to have like cocoa tea. Oh my God! If you want to have the best cocoa drink, put two sachets. Put it, if you have a blender, it's good. If you don't have a blender, put into a shaker, put little ice, you shake, drink. Boom, power pack. Even that day, what you can have two cocoa and one cocoa at the top. You sprinkle it, also very nice. It's up to you. So choose the coffee which is healthy coffee, therapeutic effect coffee for your health, and that will
That
change.
kokozi also, doctor. That
Yeah.
kokozi also, doctor, you can make it ice cream, like an ice kappa. The last week my wife done in the house. We make it three types of ice cream on that. One is lemon tea,
Yes.
and
Yes.
kiwi juice, and kokozi. I think the
Yes.
first ice cream that finished in my house is the kokozi. Oh, the taste is superb, doctor.
Yeah, talking about this ice cream, I remember Mario told me that he's going to make a cake out of this. You know, what happened to that, Mr. Mario? You managed to get the cake? Mario, we are waiting for the cake. You see, Deva Sharma is here. His brother can really bake cake. So there is one.
Sorry, sir. I got
Yeah.
it now. It was unmute. Yeah, I heard that uh, I asked the person to make the cake. I gave her, one pack of 20 sachet of kokozi, and she made, and she had her own. Actually, she became a distributor because of using that kokozi, and she is the cake maker. I mean, bakery stuff by her own
She's a
because of
baker,
the
yeah. Uh-huh.
pandemic. So she made for us, and then finally she already finished the 20. And I say, hey, did you use that finally as a caramel? Like caramel style, you pull all around the cake. And she said, oh my God, I forgot. Then she used her cocoa leftover and she put it. The taste is superb, just simply superb, and it's healthy. Then you don't talk about we have this kind of sugar is a
Hey
healthy sugar.
Mario,
This
hey
is
Mario, use
fantastic.
the send, better send
Sorry.
to us.
Yeah, I'll go there and make for you guys. It's expensive to send, man.
You need to pay for it, don't worry.
Yeah.
Then,
So like next time we will make the ice cream, the cocoa ice cream
All
as well.
right. Hey, the one that I sent you already, I have ready now.
No, we got a frozen because we have a nice weather below 0 degree. It will froze by itself. We don't need a refrigerator.
I showed you the Zoom
yeah,
lah. That's easy
fantastic.
for you lah.
You see,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you so much. You see,
Thank you.
soon, so everyone has to try. Anybody who can do baking on your own, you can use Cordyceps, you can use Kokuzi.
Yeah.
Kokuzi is fantastic. There's once Deva Sharma's brother. Okay, he baked the cake and he used the whole kokozi, the full entire 20 sachets, and also he has melted and put it on the top of the cake. Oh my God, I tell you, it was so crazy, or so fantastic. Sharma, Naveen, and one or two more, I think Nurul and all, I think 4 or 5 of us, we finished the entire huge cake. We finished it I think about 2 3 hours or 4 hours like that. You can't just stop, it's so you just keep going in. Oh my God, it is so nice. So y'all should try something like that. This is a healthy beverage
Yes.
for your entire family. So you're giving with mycelium and all this stuff. You can add in more mycelium into it. Okay, so this is the whole session.
So the
So,
section say want to show the copy to everyone.
oh
Dr.
yes,
Poon,
yes, yes,
Dr.
yes.
Poon is asking about that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. 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 So let's have the gallery view. Okay. Okay. Gallery view. All on the camera, please. And you must have your coffee with you. or the coffee, anything. Yeah. Where's the rest?
I know that.
Where is the rest? Maybe they are not ready. We have to make this as a practice.
Yeah, yeah. We make it
Okay.
as a practice for
So
every
yeah,
Friday.
yeah. The future Zoom sessions, please have your coffee. Oh, we have Tilaga Palaya. She's one of the VIP. Very difficult to get her online. So thank you so much, Tila, to join, and let's have coffee together. Okay,
Yes.
this is a very huge blessing, and let's all grow together with more success.
Same to
Yes.
you, doctor. Cheers.
Almost finished my coffee already.
The coffee finished already.
See, empty, man. See, now I have a camera top view. I can't,
Empty already.
see, empty already. Huh? See? Oh, just finished. Look at how's the color of the mug. Woo.
Same already.
Yes, Joe, Mr. Joe. Thank you so much for everyone. This is a great session. Okay, a small group. Please remember, change everyone's coffee to a healthy coffee, a
Yeah.
therapeutic coffee. What does a good coffee can do? As what I told you all, everything. You can, in fact, tell on every issue. I'm going to give you or write up or put in the, my YouTube on the benefit of coffee, and then you can just mix and match with all the coffees gives you the entire benefit there. Okay, so a lot of people are drowning out there literally, and they are damaging their health because they are taking the wrong coffee, which is inflammation, acidic coffee, and all this. Coffee is the best to have a good health. So,
Yes, cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers. Cheers.
oh yes, finished my coffee. I got to open this up and then thank you,
All right.
everyone. Okay, so bye bye. We will see you
Bye.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be the entrepreneurs and
Entrepreneur
entire
Day.
Q&A sessions.
Yeah.
Maybe we will cheers the coffee tomorrow also. No problem. All right. So keep more share with everyone these sessions and bring more people for the future Zoom sessions.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye
Bye. Bye. Bye.
bye.